Dave, what are the pre-filing requirements for Chapter 13?
Well, the first thing you have to do for Chapter 13, you have to provide your most recent federal, 4 years of federal tax returns.
4 years? Why 4 years?
Well, legislature felt that under Chapter 13 you should have to provide 4. That's not the case with other chapters of the Bankruptcy Code, but Chapter 13 is different. They want 4 years of federal tax returns. So if you have not filed and you needed to file, you're going to have to get that done before you're eligible to file a Chapter 13.
Does the trustee, the bankruptcy trustee, actually scrutinize your tax returns?
They do. And in fact, if you do not file the tax returns or show proof of filing within 46 days of your Chapter 13 bankruptcy case being filed, your case will automatically be dismissed. Therefore, a lot of attorneys want to make sure they see the 4 years of tax returns before they go ahead and file the case, because there's nothing worse than attorneys spending all kinds of time and energy on a bankruptcy case that's going to be dead on arrival in 46 days if the client hasn't really filed those federal returns. So that's the first requirement. The second requirement is proof of income for the last 60 days. This could be paycheck stubs, Social Security income, unemployment benefits, rental income, any source of income, even royalties or dividends that trustee wants to see, because that's all part of your estate. And then the last requirement is the same as other chapters of the Bankruptcy Code. You must take a credit counseling session. It's a 1-hour session done on the phone, online, or in person. Costs about $15. It takes about an hour. And you'll have to go through this process of listening to information about income and expenses and budgeting to be eligible to file for Chapter 13.
So it's a precursor. So I can't, what happens if I file my bankruptcy and then an hour later I take the class?
Well, there's some case law now that says as long as you take that credit counseling on the same day as the filing, you're okay. However, I would play it safe and make sure you complete the credit counseling and get your certificate first, because it is time-stamped. Make sure you get your certificate first, then file your Chapter 13.
So if I filed the Chapter 13 and then I took the class the next day, what happens?
Well, the trustee is going to bring a motion to dismiss for ineligibility because you did not have the proper documentation before the filing. Also, a creditor can bring that motion too. So if you're trying to save a home from foreclosure and you file before you've actually completed that credit counseling, the creditor can move to have your case thrown out.
So it's important to speak with a seasoned bankruptcy attorney.
Exactly. Chapter 13 is not something you want to try alone.
Or to do on your own. There's a lot of places to navigate through that.